Today we got characters that were 100% black. I'm sure off the top you can name probably like 5 right now. I'm gonna say Darwin. I'm gonna say Darwin. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and let's get into the video.
I'm ready to rethink your career goals, bozo!
You tricked me! Everybody hates me!
No, little dude, honest! Hold on. I hate him.
As a huge cartoon and TV show watcher myself, I can humbly say that I am 100% a pioneer to this shit, fam. I'm telling you. I'm talking about if you need something to watch tomorrow, I got you, fam. I got you for real. I've watched at least a couple 100 cartoons, shows, movies, and anime in my life. Go from things like watching the entire MCU to watching cartoons you probably never heard of like Super Noobs on Cartoon Network, and anime like Hitman Reborn, which is the most underrated anime I could possibly think of, fam. Everyone needs to go watch Hitman Reborn. It's amazing. It's an S-tier anime and it's fire, bruv. Go watch it, trust me. But cartoons were hopefully a part of your childhood as much as they were mine. And as much as how cold shows were because of the stories or characters that were in them, it was also because of the representation within the shows. Things like showing off different cultures, they speak in whole different languages, to even you know where the characters are originally from because you're from there. And in this video, I'll be talking about characters that are definitely black, fam. As I'm saying to you, man, right now, even though they might not have the skin color, when I see a brother, fam, I see a fellow brother, you feel me? With that being said, let's get straight into it. Starting with one of the most black-coded characters of all time, Knuckles the Echidna, fam. Now we know Knuckles is one of
This is facts. Knuckles is 100% black. Just hear me out. He literally has dreads, bro. He literally got dreads. You can go and walk around your neighborhood and see somebody with this exact hairstyle. Knuckles has dreads. 2, he got anger issues. Now that is not just a black trait, but he just carried himself as a black man, bro. Like, I don't really know how to describe it much more than that. But Knuckles is one of us, bro. Knuckles is 100% black. And look at it, hold on.
one of the most black-coded.
Look at his drip, bro. He know how to dress. He got the shades. He got the gloves right here. Knuckles is black.
Characters of all time, from him having dreadlocks to him having a whole Jamaican vibe to all his stage music from the Sonic Adventure games all being rap music. Knuckles is up there on the pinnacle of all characters we all know that are 100% black, fam. Like in Sonic Prime, one of the variants of Knuckles is literally called Captain Dread. Like at that point, they're trying to tell us he's a black guy. They even darkened his skin in Sonic Adventure 2, making this guy look brown skin. I know a real brother when I see one, bro, trust me. But low-key, I don't think Knuckles is only black. I think Knuckles got a Native American background to him too, with the whole Echidna tribe backstory from the first Sonic Adventure game, with his whole tribe having a whole similar aesthetic and the same buildings as the Mayans, fam. But I'm pretty sure Knuckles' design was based on Jamaican people anyway. But all the man them know Knuckles is black, fam. That's why Sega got Idris Elba to voice Knuckles in the movies and his show. They know my boy too well, fam. They know him too well. And I'm not gonna lie, Sega. How does Knuckles not have his own 3D game yet, bro? How you finna give Shadow 2 games just dedicated to him? Yeah, my boy Knuckles ain't get one yet. Don't piss me off, fam. What are you talking about? But no shade to Shadow 05 and Generations. They're cold on Sonic games for real. But another black person we got from Sonic is Vector the Crocodile. And you know why he's a black person? Because Vector wears a bunch of gold, fam. Vector is dripped out in gold, bro. He's got gold braces on his gloves and shoes, and he's wearing a whole gold-plated Cuban link chain. I know you know a couple of men that wear gold Cuban links, bro. And Vector is literally dripped out in all that shit all the time. It's his trademark look, fam. Not to mention, Vector is also black because he stays chasing money. Think about it. The Chaotix are the only group out of all the Sonic Hero teams to actually be operating off the real world. Team Sonic out here trying to stop Eggman. Team Dark were also trying to get at Eggman. Team Rose were just following Team Sonic. And the Chaotix, they were on a job they were trying to chase money for. They stayed chasing his paper, fam. Instead of saving the world, they got the bills to pay. They got to get their money up to pay rent. I'm talking about these men will probably be so unprovoked to save the world unless they were gonna make money from it. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it sounds kind of trash, but if we're being honest there, everything has a price, fam. Everything's too expensive, bruv. And Vector and the Chaotix are just trying to pay their rent. But that's what makes the Chaotix the best team in my opinion, is that instead of chasing a goal of saving the world or trying to influence it, they're just at those places because they're trying to pay their rent. And I can heavy relate to this because I'm broke as hell, fam. I'm talking about I I eat water for breakfast, fam. It's actually cold out here. And Indeed don't want to hire anybody anymore. Applying for a job is just useless, fam. Big man thing. Like, you could be applying to different types of jobs that are basic as hell, like a waiter or a kitchen porter, or even just one of them annoying people walking around asking for donations in Stratford. Them people are so jarring, fam. But places like Indeed or LinkedIn are out here asking you for experience like you were just the president or something. Suck your mum, fam. What are you talking about, bro? But we getting off topic here.
Nah, let's get off topic for a second.
Modern, clean, comfortable, with a state-of-the-art transit system.
The KOX is probably...
Let's get off topic, bro. You can apply for something on Indeed, and instead of just taking you to the application, they're going to take you to a few different websites. They're going to ask you, do you want to apply for another job? It's like, bro, just do what I ask you to, bro. And then you get there, and they say you need 3 years of experience. And I thought this was my experience. I'm 19, bro. I don't got 3 years of experience. Or they'll say you need 5. Again, I'm 19, bro. Where would I get that from? Just hire me, bro. You gonna train me how to do the job anyway. Experience is not that important. Unless I'm trying to do a big job. But then I would need a degree for that anyway.
The most underrated Sonic team. They up there with the Babylon Rogues and Team Hooligan. Elite ball knowledge if you know some of these men. And Vector is one of the most underrated Sonic characters in the series. And the fact that he wears full on gold like he's a 90s rapper and his moral compass is driven by money, he's defo black, fam. He's 100% black, I'm telling you. Going on to my next character, we have Garnet from Steven Universe.
I said this. I know she's two people. I know she is two people fused into one. But these are 3 separate people. Ruby, Sapphire, and then Garnet. That's like their child. Garnet is black. For 1, she got an afro. For 2, she got it on, bro. She got the I don't know if they wear clothes. Like they wearing clothes here, so I'm gonna assume these are her clothes, bro. Then 2, she sounds black, bro. She sounds black. Like I can hear it. She sounds like a black auntie, bro. Garnet is black. I don't want to, let me know if y'all think so in the comments or not. But I 100% believe that.
And Garnet is most definitely black, bro. If Garnet doesn't give you the vibe of being a black woman, you're tweaking out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. She got a whole ass afro on her head, and I know she be carrying that afro sheen everywhere. Garnet is one of the biggest representations of black people in cartoons. Her whole demeanor with giving Steven wisdom, being confident, being emotionally mature and understanding, and a good leader to the Crystal Gems. These are things you see a lot in black people, especially our strong melanated queens. When I was younger and when I used to watch Steven Universe when it was airing on Cartoon Network, I could just tell Garnet was black from the way she was designed, to how she would act around Steven and the rest of the Crystal Gems, to even the way she would be moving when she would be doing her fusion dances. Garnet gotta be one of the most black coded characters of all time, and Steven Universe is one of the best cartoons of all time. The story is fire, characters fire, the movie was fire, and the music is fire. Also, Estelle voices Garnet, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man, I only know Estelle from that one song with Kanye, and I'm sorry, I'm not that culture, bro. I'm sorry, I don't know Estelle like that, man. But we love Garnet, and Garnet is one of the biggest characters that gives some of the biggest black representation in cartoons. And speaking of representation, we have to talk about Darwin from the Amazing World of Gumball, fam. We all know collectively that Darwin is a black boy. And let me tell you the episode where I figured this out and my third eye opened, revealing me to the truth behind this. So in the episode titled The Quest, Anais loses her Daisy toy. So Gumball and Darwin go looking for it and realize Tina took it. So Gumball, Darwin, and Anais go to Tina's yard, which is a whole scrapyard, and I'm not gonna lie to you, when I saw this, I was like, damn. I didn't know y'all was out there struggling like that. Like, she full on sleeps on a whole pile of steel rods, fam. That's messed up. So Gumball, Darwin, and Anais go.
I'm not gonna lie, so side note, that is why Tina is so mean, bro. Cause deep down, she not that bad. She's sleeping with a teddy bear. If I slept on metal every night, of course I would hate the world. Who's finna be jolly after sleeping on metal? Not me. I'm sleeping in a twin size bed in college, and I already don't like it. So sleeping on metal? Oh yeah. Count me out, bro. I don't want this. I don't wish this on nobody. I know she a dinosaur and yada yada, but I'm against animal cruelty, bro. She could at least sleep on the concrete, not metal.
go over there and try to carefully get the doll from Tina because she's sleeping with it. And they successfully do retrieve the doll. But then the doll holds them and makes a whole loud ass donkey noise waking up Tina. So now they're all trying to escape or running for their lives. And this scene is what confirmed Darwin was black for me, fam. Gumbo was wondering where Darwin was when they were running. And then Darwin just comes out of nowhere and just outpaced Gumbo and Anais, looking like Usain Bolt. And as soon as I saw that, I knew he was black, man, because us black people be sprinting for our lives when we see danger, man. I'm talking about if I was walking late at night and I see 5 men right in front of me in black clothing wearing ballies and shanks, I'm gone, fam. What you talking about? I'm out of there. Darwin isn't a limit.
This how you know he from the UK. Like, other than his accent, it ain't no Shanks they not gonna have Shanks in America. They gonna have ARPs, Glock with switches, all that. But this is in GTA, of course. But yeah, it ain't gonna be no Shanks. We praying for Shanks in America. But yeah, Darwin is black. Darwin is black. I knew he had that speed to him, but they found out that day too. And it's just his mannerisms in general. Like, it just makes sense to me that he's black.
Olympic level sprinter, fam. I'm talking about he definitely would be out here breaking world records. He was out here moving like a speedster, man. Darwin is professionally a black person. Not only because he's always running away from crazy situations at Mark 10, but also because he's literally a confirmed black character. Cartoon Network see him as a black person. And even in the show, he has a black human version of himself in that one weird episode that I'm not going to talk about. And in the episode, The Heist, where Richard robbed the bank and now they're trying to figure out how to return the money, in Richard's idea of how it would go, look at Darwin, fam. Ain't no party like a Darwin party, you feel me? And by far the biggest reason why Darwin is black, the biggest piece of evidence I had to this back in the day was in the episode The Microwave, where Gumbo and Darwin make a whole monster and Gumbo was out here calling Darwin the father to it. And as soon as Mama heard he would be the dad, Darwin was about to vacate the premises. I'm talking about get the milk forever, fam. Sounds too close to home for real. But we all been knowing Darwin's black. I mean, this is something we were all certain of before they even confirmed he's a black person, man. And Darwin is by far my favorite in the Amazing World of Gumball. I was relating to Darwin most of the time in the show, and when he started talking to that fine shit Carrie, I had to give this man his flowers. W Darwin! The Amazing World of Gumball's on the Mount Rushmore being one of the best cartoons of all time on Cartoon Network, fam. And with it getting a new season after 67 years, I'm low-key gassed for this, man. I'm gonna binge this shit, bruv, when it comes out, I'm telling you. Going on to my next character, we gotta talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And specifically, I'm talking about my boy Raphael. I remember when I first watched the live-action TMNT movie and saw how Raphael was moving. I can 100% tell you that he's a black guy, man. Raphael has always been moving like he's black-coded since the 2003 TMNT show. And Raphael out of the 4 is without a doubt a fellow brother, fam. As for the rest of the Ninja Turtles, hell no, they're not black, fam. I mean, you could argue this, like, I think all of the Turtles in the live...
Nah. Mikey and Ralph are black. The other two, they're not, bro. They're not. Like, Leo be having his moments, but Donatello, hell nah. 0% black, bro. Raphael and Mikey are the only 2 black characters. Mikey especially. I'll say he more black than Raphael. Because he got that swag to him. Like, he that one nonchalant hooper that get on the court and he just start doing, like, you don't expect much out of him before he start hooping, and then he start cooking. He be in flow state off the first bucket. He the type, twing, get to the lane and just move every which way, evading the defense at all time. Like, he got a smooth ass game. Like, everything he doing in flow state. Like, Mikey, bro, let him lock in. Mikey locked in is one of the... He probably the strongest member. Like, he the most talented member of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's just that... What's it called? It's just that he don't be locked in most of the time. Leo is the leader because he just got the best leadership qualities. Raphael, he just a hothead. And Donatello, he's the strategist. But Mikey is the best fighter. Like, locked in. I'm not talking about battle IQ. I'm just saying pure skill and love for the game. Mikey's the one.
Live action movies are black people 100%, and the same goes for all the Turtles in Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But in the shows, nah, bro, there's a clear distinction there between Raphael and the rest of them. Raphael always carried a different vibe and tone compared to the rest of his brothers, and it's kind of like his personality is something I think some black people, including myself, can relate to a lot more. But compared to Donatello, hell nah, don't get it twisted. Donatello is my second favorite Ninja Turtle. He's tough, fam, but is he a black person? No.
We're here for our convertible.
How about an SUV?
Mutant Mayhem Donatello is 100% black. I see a reflection of myself in this man when he was wearing a JoJo hoodie in that movie. That shit was tough. But TV show Donatello, like that 2012 one, is 100% not a black guy, man. This guy is a snow bunny hunter, bruv. Look at the way he was feeling over April. And for the people that say Michelangelo could be black, I have never agreed with that statement in my entire life. Michelangelo always gave me the impression of him being a whole white teenager with him having a surfer accent and loving skateboards. Like, he's never given me personally the impression of even being black coded. I always looked at Michelangelo like he was fresh out of Tony Hawk Pro Skater ad. Like, I don't know what the hell the rest of you man were thinking, I'll be honest. And Leonardo ain't black either. See, Leonardo gives me more of an impression that he's more Asian or more Asian coded, with him even acting a lot more like Master Splinter, who's originally from Japan. Like, I always looked at Leonardo as the prodigy to Master Splinter, being an exact replica of him and following all of his teachings. But instead of being a rat, he's just a turtle. But to me, he gives me more of a vibe of being an Asian guy, I'll be honest with you, man. But Raphael is 100% a black man, especially all the direct versions of Raphael. They're 100% black, man, no doubt about it. But now, my people, we're gonna talk about somebody who headlines in this conversation. I'm talking about every time somebody makes a video or talks about the topic of characters who are black, they 100% mention this guy, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Piccolo, the Afro-Namekian. Piccolo is by far the most black-coded character in all of fiction. Him and Mr. Schnitzel, because Mr. Schnitzel definitely is a black guy. But we're gonna leave talking about him for another time. Piccolo and his fellow African Namekians were just straight up a bunch of black people, fam. Piccolo has shown many times how he's a black person. Like, he's low-key...
Yeah, it's just a bunch of African people, bro. Yeah, I see that.
Exactly like a black dad. He's strict, takes shit seriously, and always has a quiet, uptight demeanor. Like, I don't even remember the last time I've seen Piccolo laugh. This guy stays looking serious, fam. Like, you can tell the difference between Goku and Piccolo heavy, as you can see times where Goku is a lot more jokey and playful around his kids, but this man Piccolo was out here giving Gohan serious work when he was literally 4 years old. This guy can barely make a whole sentence, and Piccolo had him in a forest running from dinosaurs. This guy's crazy, man. Piccolo's representation has to be based off black dads, bro. He's disciplined, stoic, resilient, and pushes you to the next level. This guy literally threw Gohan out of a mountain to unlock his potential and literally left him in a wasteland to fend for himself. But you know what? It ultimately made Gohan a better fighter. So really, it was what was best for him. Not only did I see that, but Goku saw it too when he asked Piccolo to help him teach Goten and Trunks the fusion dance, handing him that responsibility because he knows Piccolo can handle shit. And now we gotta talk about how Piccolo always stays fly, fam. Like, every time he pull up to a fight, he always hitting something low key. He gotta show the villains his fit and how he always looking crispy for the camera. Even when he starts taking off his weighted clothes, he literally be doing it like a black person. I swear down. Piccolo is such a drip connoisseur. The guy literally has the ability to give you clothes no matter where you are or what condition you're in. This guy literally got a power to make sure you always stay drippy, fam. Like, what are we even talking about here? I remember the episode where Goku and Piccolo were having driver lessons, and this man Piccolo comes out in the flyest fit. He looks fresh out of 90s sitcom with the heat he had on. Piccolo and Vegeta were the first two people in Dragon Ball to have that shit on for real. I'm saying, when I saw him in those garms, I knew he was black, no doubt about it, fam. And then we gotta talk about Piccolo's dramatic entrances. Like, how villains...
Nah, I'm not really a Dragon Ball Z fan, but they be saying I'm not gonna say never, but a lot of people talk good about him. Did he say he got the power to give people clothes? So he keep that drip on him at all times, so he make sure other people dripped out too. Sound black to me.
It's always gotta be doing crazy shit to catch a hero's attention. Piccolo always comes into fights acting like he got a camera on him at all times, fam. Like in the BoJack movie when Gohan was about to get obliterated, Piccolo comes in and uses special beam cannon to get rid of the blast, and look at my man just standing there. Bro's in the perfect angle with his cape blown in the wind and shit like he's Batman. 10 out of 10 performance here, man. And even in the first Broly movie, look at him, you can't even see his face, his cape is in the way, you can't even see who it is, fam. But guess what? Piccolo was still aura farming in this shot, man.
That's
Piccolo
crazy.
Definitely, out of all the people I've mentioned in this video, gotta be the most blackest character I've seen in fiction. I mean, when I was a kid first watching Dragon Ball Z on the legendary channel Kicks, rest in peace to the GOAT, I always knew Piccolo was black. I used to think Piccolo's turban was a wave cap because I thought he had waves underneath it, until he showed his bold ass head when he was fighting Raditz. That shit was low-key hurting my eyes. It was reflecting the sun, fam. But Piccolo is definitely
Why do you do him like that? Let me know if y'all agree with the video. I don't really have no complaints, except Tim saying Michelangelo is not black. Michelangelo is not black. I don't agree with that. But overall, a good video. I post at least 2 times a day, so you don't want to miss that. And stay tuned for that. And with that being said, I'm going to see y'all in the next video.